Okay guys, so you know how I always say that a tired dog is a good dog. Well, here we have an example of that. What I did is I took these dogs, well mine is Charlie because she's a little bit small, but I took these dogs out back and I ran them real hard this morning because I need to do what's called a desensitization drill this morning. Now, Fletch here, he's a good dog, but like a lot of herding dogs, like if something's moving, like a bicycle or a skateboard or you know, a kid on a balance bike or something, he wants to chase it. And he really has a hard time dealing with like four-wheelers and motorcycles, which obviously can cause big time trouble because he lives in a city where there's a lot of mopeds and a lot of motorcycles and what have you going down these little streets. And so I took them out and I made them real tired this morning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them back on my small challenges course, and I've positioned a couple of four-wheelers and a motorcycle out here, and we're going to do a familiar pattern. We're going to do our basic obedience work around the motorcycles and the four-wheelers. And then what we're going to do is we're going to turn them on one by one. And so the idea here is that I'm going to gradually desensitize Fletch to the noise of the motorcycles, and then as he gets good at that, we'll start moving the motorcycles. Okay, now the reason I pre-fatigued them is because there's an inverse relationship between anxiety and exercise. More exercise, less anxiety. More exercise, less impulsive behavior, right? That's kind of how it works. And the reason I'm going to do the pattern with all the dogs is because I'm going to use these three labs that are pretty familiar with the system to keep Fletch calm, because he's going to kind of take his emotional cues from those other dogs and from me. All right, so let's get started and kind of cover this ground. Wake up here, Harley. Come on, you can do it. So we're going to go ahead and get started with Harley. Good dog, Harley. What you doing? Up. Very nice. Up. Good. And you'll see the four-wheeler right there. You'll see a motorcycle right here. And this is just novel things that are in the environment. It's one of the things that you'll really notice when you're trying to deal with problem behavior is most of the time, there are structural things that you can do in your training program that takes a lot of the emphasis on the actual misbehavior away. Come on, Harley. Like what you can do, come on, up, 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 is build a pattern. Like, see, look at Harley. She's familiar with this pattern. So she's not thinking about that motorcycle out there. It just, you know, she sees it in her peripheral vision. Good girl, easy. As we go this way, she's going to see it. We're going to walk right past it. Look how close. Look at this proximity here. Good. Wait. And so she's nice and calm, and ever so often she gets a little treat. Good dog. Hup. Hup. Oh, good dog. Very nice. Good dog. So Harley gets up here. Now this curly-tailed dog. She's new. That's a Malinois German Shepherd mix. Oh, you did great, Harley. That's a very good job. You did. Oh, Charlie, do you want to try it? And so we go from Harley to Charlie. Now, Charlie is a cute little Cavalier, a King Charles Cavalier Spaniel. They're pretty good. And I like them because it doesn't take long to make them tired. Come on, Charlie. Show these big dogs how you can do stuff. Come on, come on. Of course, look at Winnie. She says, can I come along? I say, sure. Up, 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 up. Very nice. Up. Oh, you're such a smart little Cavalier. Good dog. Easy. Very nice. Oh, here comes Winnie. Always looking to reward dogs for coming up and seeing if they can be part of what's going on. Very nice. Wait. Good dog. Now you'll see, look at this dog here. Oh, she's just running around being crazy. But every day come on, Charlie, when I let her run around and kind of burn off that energy, come on, show them how you can do the tires. Oh, you are a master. You can show these big dogs what to do. Come on. Oh, very nice. But back to that Malinois German Shepherd mix. Every day I just let her run off a lot of energy, and then she sees these other dogs over here, and she'll start coming over here more and more. Look at Winnie. Winnie's saying, is it my turn? Oh, here's a doggo. What you doing, nerd? Just walking around. That dog there is not the hardest worker in the world. Oh, come on, Charlie. Get back up here. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Now again, you see walking right past this four-wheeler. Good. You're so smart, Charlie. Pause point. I like to give them a treat on the pause point. Easy. Very nice. Oh, and you can see Fletch. He's walking around in here. It's fixing to be his turn. Good dogs. Good dogs. Come on up. Oh, very nice. So I get a repetition with Charlie. And so here's Winnie. Come on, Winnie. Let's get a repetition. Oh, well, hello, Jesse. Do you want to get a chance? So we're going to do Winnie. And you can see Fletch, he's just chilling. Normally, to be honest with you, Fletch would be over here. He'll come over here and gnaw on these tires, you know, just like he'll bark at it, he's like, go, 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 trying to get the four-wheeler to go all on its own. So when we went out this morning and got him good and tired, when he came back, he's looking at that four-wheeler and motorcycle, and he's just not that interested, you know. He's like, yeah, I'll save up some energy, then I'll chase you and make you run. Oh, good dog, Winnie. And this dog comes over and give her a treat. Good dog. Wait. And again, now see, look at Charlie. Good dog. See, Charlie's not at work, but she wants to, you know, she wants to join in. That's how you know your obedience is going down the right track, guys, because look here, Jesse come right up and said, hey, can I get in on that? Come on, Winnie. Up. Very nice. Now, there's a Doberman, Anna. She's a pretty good little dog. She just got here. Good. And she, like the German Shepherd mix there, is just trying to figure out what's going on. So we just let them run around and exercise. And as they exercise and burn off some of that extra energy. Oh, now look here. I'm going to go all the way back here and give Charlie a treat. Oh, she's did such an awesome job going up there and doing that obstacle all on her own. Oh, come on, Winnie. Get back to work. Very nice. Oh, so we're always trying to structure this, guys, so that the dogs pick up on what the other dogs are doing. You know, they're like, hey, are you hanging out with Stonnie? Is Stonnie fun to hang out with? Is Stonnie always going to lead you in the right direction? Now, you'll notice some of these dogs are going a little bit more slowly today than normal. Well, that's because, listen, I exercised them super hard because I knew what we were going to have to do. If I start these four-wheelers and this motorcycle and the other dogs get excited, okay, then Fletch is going to have a real go-to-pieces. Now, the other thing that happens is if I don't exercise these dogs a lot and Fletch starts getting real excited, then he's going to have a negative effect on these guys. And my goal is to just bring the dogs out here. Come on, Jesse. And build a pattern. And then I take that pattern and I overlay it on whatever different environments I might be in, right? So I can take this pattern and this basic vocabulary, and I can move this out to different environments, or I can add things to this environment that makes it different. Good girl, Jessie. Now you'll notice Jessie, she kind of gets in a hurry on some of this stuff. Good. So I have to be more patient, even though, Jessie's not that old. I mean, she's 9 months old. But there's a big difference between introducing these different types of environmental impediments to a 9-month-old dog as opposed to a 4.5-month-old dog. Good. Let's go. Hup. Easy. Wait. Very nice. Now see, everybody's following along, so I'm saying, hey, I appreciate it. Hey, I appreciate it. Good girl. Easy. Very nice. Very nice. Good girl. Up. And you could see kind of in the video every so often these dogs that are darting around. That's the new dogs. They don't know what to do. They just get overwhelmed with the environment. Now look at these guys over here. They're still so tired from me running them this morning. They're just laying over here in the sun. Hey Fletch, dude, you want to turn around and walk? Now, so as I take Fletch and walk him, when we first started working on this exercise, as soon as he would get here by the four-wheeler, he would kind of nip at the tires or start barking at the four-wheeler. Like if he nipped it or barked it, he could get it to move, like it was an old cow or sheep or something. And now he's doing pretty good at ignoring these things. And that's what's called a process of desensitization. And that just means that you put them around stuff till they get used to it. Good. And this is a familiar pattern, Minus this familiar pattern, like a dog would still be focusing on that thing that triggers the emotional response, right? And so this is where I think, like when you're working with dogs that have big emotional responses to things, that the desensitization process by itself is not enough. Like what people do, like if you have a dog that barks at certain things or chases certain things, a lot of times they'll just wait. So they'll put the dog to a car. Here's a car, here's a dog goes by the car, and at the point it has a response to the car, they'll like stop there and move away or reward an appropriate response and gradually build their ways up to being able to get close to a car or some other type of novel stimulus. What I like to do is put a pattern on the dog where the dog can focus on the pattern and then gradually bring that triggering stimulus closer to them. So by having the pattern for the dog to focus on, you know, like the whole exercise is not about the four-wheeler. The four-wheeler and the motorcycle are just ancillary, to the exercise. Easy. And so I get the dog where he does real well. He's doing his pattern. He just happens to go, well, you know, yeah, there's a four-wheeler around, there's a motorcycle around, and that's okay. I ain't gonna concentrate on it that much. I'm tired, and you know, I'm already pretty good at this pattern Stonnie's wanting me to do. I'll just do this pattern, and then Stonnie will let me come over here and chill and relax. Okay. Now, so that was our goal. We got Fletch to be able to go through this whole pattern that he's familiar with in close proximity to the four-wheeler and the motorcycle. Right now. That's pretty good. That's good progress. But what I need to have happen is I need for him to be able to keep himself in emotional check, okay, even if the four-wheeler and the motorcycle are on. Okay, so I'm going to switch pieces of equipment for a minute, you know. So I'm going to put a gentle leader on him. That way I've got, you know, I got a good handle on his head. Gentle leader is just a halter like you put on a horse, really. And what it gives you, just control over their head. And then I'm going to have George turn the four-wheelers on. Okay, George, go ahead and turn the four-wheeler on. Okay, so now the four-wheeler's on, and so not only do we have proximity to the four-wheeler, we have proximity to the four-wheeler while it's making noise. Okay, George, go turn the other four-wheeler on. Now, if Fletch was to start giving me a hard time right here, I've got him by his head, so he can't really get away, and he can't really give me too much of a hard time. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do the same pattern. We're going to overlay that pattern on top of this novel stimulation that used to bother Fletch, right? And it still bothers him some, right? But what I'm hoping is that the adherence to the pattern really helps Fletch focus on his work instead of on the distractions in the environment. Come on, Fletch. Good boy. Yep. Very good. Very good boy, Fletch. Very nice. Now, we have a motorcycle over here. It needs to be turned on. We got that turned on. Now that's a Yamaha, and the Yamahas always take a lot longer to start than Hondas, you know. Okay, look at Fletch. He's doing pretty well. Come on, Fletch. Good boy. Now I kind of got my leash messed up there. It's not Fletch's fault. Up. Very nice. Up. And you see, so this pattern is sufficiently stimulating to keep Fletch focused on his work instead of on the four-wheelers or the motorcycles. Look how close he is to that four-wheeler. He didn't even act like he noticed it. Wait. Very nice. Easy. Hey, somebody get Charlie. She's making too much noise. Up. Very nice. Now look here. Kid's wagon's in the way, so watch me. Kick that wagon out of the way. Makes noise. Used to he chased that wagon too. Good boy, Fletch. Very nice. Let's go. Come on. Good boy. Up. Very nice. There's the four-wheeler. Very close on this side. Easy. There's a motorcycle. It's pretty loud. Very nice. Good boy. Up, 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 up. Very nice. Wait. Good. Easy. Up. Oh, very nice. Up. Good boy. Very nice. Easy. Very nice. Good. Good boy. Wait. Very nice. Good concentration. Good boy. Good dog. Very nice. Now, we're going to add another layer of complexity, and I'm going to have George take off and move his four-wheeler here. Oh! So not only do we have the noise, but we have the movement. And the combination of those things the combination of the noise and the movement, if we can get Fletch to pay attention under that level of distraction, this will have been a very, very productive training session. Go ahead, George. And I'll just follow. You just kind of go out and out there. Very nice. Fletch is showing good self-control. Good boy. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. There you go. Wait for me to catch up with you a little bit, Georgie. Good dog. Hup, hup. Very nice. Wait. Good. Just a little bit at a time. There you go. Good. Very nice. Up, up. Very nice. Wait. Good boy. Go ahead, Georgie. Good. Very nice dog. Up. Perfect. Oh, perfect dog. You're doing so well. Going back over by the picnic table, Georgie. Good boy. Good. Good. Now I'm going to put Fletch up here on a stay. Good. Stay. There you go. All right, Georgie, ride in a circle and come around here and park right beside Fletch. Good boy. Now, every so often you'll see me still giving Fletch a treat, and you'll notice that once I upped the level of distraction in the environment, I went back to a more frequent treat schedule. So as I made the job harder, then I started paying him a little better, you know. Good boy. And there George is in the background riding around. He's going to bring his four-wheeler right over here. Good. Now rev it up, George. Well, you have to put it in neutral. You're going to run over the table. See again, so we're going to add, we're going to increase the level of distraction. And see, it gets to a certain point to where Fletch was like, okay, well, that's getting loud enough to bother me. Well, by having the gentle leader on him, I was able to control him and put him in a position where even though that noise level is bothering him, he has to deal with it. Very good. Okay, George, you can turn your four-wheeler off. Good. Now go turn the other four-wheeler and the motorcycle off for me. Good boy, Fletch. Oh, you're such a good dog. Good. And we're going to end our pattern because we always want to end on something good and easy, you know. So we're going to turn the four-wheeler and the motorcycle off, and then we'll do the pattern one more time, and then he'll be off work, right? Okay. So now how did this whole training session manifest? We went outside. We went out back and I ran these dogs and ran them, and that's why they're kind of acting tired today. And then we came back and we parked the four-wheelers and we got the dogs to do the course in close proximity to the four-wheelers. And then I put a gentle leader on Fletch so I'd have good control of him because I knew it's a little harder for him. We started the four-wheelers and did the course. Again, the course is the overlay where their confidence comes from. It gives them something strong to build on. Like they can go, oh, that four-wheeler's scary or that four-wheeler's exciting. I really want to chase it, but man, I got to get my work done because everything we're doing here, we get the work done before we do anything else. Come on, Fletch. So we're going to do the pattern one more time under extremely low level of environmental stimulation. Good dog. All the other dogs are off hiding, laying down. Come on, Fletchy, Fletch. Good boy. And so, Fletch's experiences, if you wanted to, kind of sum them up for the day, is we went out, got tired, then we did a, little bit of vocabulary work, some exercise with small challenges, and then we did the same thing, just, under a fairly high level of distraction. Pretty easy stuff. It's pretty standard in the dog business to do it that way. Wait, easy. And then the reason I'm, going over this one more time is just because, I want him to end on a totally comfortable and easy note. Good boy, Fletch. You are a very good dog. Hup. Hup. Oh, easy. Wait. Very nice. Come on over here. Good boy. Hup, hup. Good boy. Stay. All right. And, that's it, guys. That's pretty pretty much how we, it's how we work with dogs that like to chase four-wheelers and bikes and stuff. Good boy. Now Fletch can go do whatever he wants. Put a little work in and go do the play. Work, then play. You just can't beat that pattern, guys.